All right, let's start. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Just feel the sun on our skin, on our bones. Get some vitamin D. We'll draw the shoulders up, back, and down, and we'll root down through the sit bones and lengthen through the crown of the head. Let's find our breath. Excuse me. Start taking nice deep breaths through the nose. Maybe exhaling out of your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. So inhaling and exhaling, letting the belly rise and fall. Maybe bringing the breath up to the ribs, the chest. Make it a three-part breath today. Always starting way low, down from the pelvic floor, the belly, letting the ribs expand, and then bringing the breath all the way up, broadening the collarbone. Imagine the breath going from shoulder to shoulder and just really filling up the lungs completely. Let the breath linger at the top where there's stillness. And then exhale, let the breath slowly come out of your mouth as slow as possible, really controlling your breath. Do a few rounds of the three-part breath. Breathe in deeply. So our mantra today is breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. So really controlling the breath. Gee, those birds are loud. Where are they? All right. Observe the sounds around you. Yeah. Observe the sounds around you, right? Stay in the present moment, listening to the beautiful birds sing this morning. Mantra again is breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. I even hear music in the background too. We'll start off with some torso circles. This will be my vitamin D for today. So nice and slow, exaggerating your body, your movement, connecting your breath. And then we'll reverse. Good. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll inhale the arms up. We'll exhale the peace fingers to the ground. Again, we'll inhale the arms up. We'll exhale the peace fingers to the ground. Last one, inhale the arms up. Exhale the peace fingers to the ground. Good. Bring your hands behind your head. Splay your elbows out. Take your chin to your chest. Give the back of your neck a little stretch here. Just gently press. And then release and relax your shoulders. Take your right ear to your right shoulder, opening up the left side of your neck. If you want to take your right hand and give it a little bit more of a press, just very gentle because the neck is very sensitive. Relaxing your face, keeping your heart lifted, your spine nice and straight and strong, and feeling your sit bones rooted down into the ground. And come back up to your center and take your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, breathing into the right side of your neck, taking your left hand and gently pressing. And then come back to your center. We'll take the hands behind the head again, take a chin to chest. And come on back to your center. Inhale the arms up. We'll take a side stretch, right hand down or elbow down, depending on where you're at. Reach through those left fingertips. Try and straighten your arm and draw the pinky toward the ground like you're turning a doorknob. And then rotate the chest to the sky, the left shoulder rolls down the back and squeezes toward the spine for a little bit of retraction. of the shoulder blade. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, left hand down. The right arm goes over the ear. Again, the pinky turns like we're turning a doorknob to the right. The pinky turns toward the ground. We rotate the chest to the sky. And we draw the right shoulder blade down toward the spine. Squeeze it in toward the spine. Breathing through your nose. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Inhale the left arm up. We'll take a twist, right hand behind. Left hand to the outside of the right leg. Press into that leg as your anchor twists to the right. Breathe. Lengthening the spine here, keeping it nice and straight and strong. Looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, come on back to your center. Exhale, left hand behind. Right hand to the outside of your left leg. Try to lengthen first and then twist that left shoulder back. And relax your face. Good. Inhale back to your center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the hands to the heart. Okay, let's come into tabletop. We're stacking our joints here, right? Knee over, knee under the hips, shoulders over the wrists. Spread the fingers, index fingers forward. We'll inhale and lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward the spine for retraction. Exhale, round and feel the shoulder blades separate, protraction. Cat-cow, inhale, cow, look up. Exhale, round. Good. Again, inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, round your back. Good. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Let's take the right knee in and the right leg back, the toes down, and the left arm up. Try to squeeze your core in here. Try not to sink into that right shoulder. Good. Make a fist with your left hand. And we'll take elbow to knee for 5 and extend for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Let's grab that back leg and give the quad a stretch here. The quads on the right leg. So kick the foot into the hand. Feel those quads tone up. Look ahead. Press the heart forward. And draw that left shoulder blade toward your spine. And then come on back to your center. Left hand down, right knee down. We'll take a child pose. Walk your fingers forward. Drop your forehead. Come back to your breath. Breathing, starting way down by the pelvic floor, the belly, the ribs, the chest. Coming back to our mantra, breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. And we'll come back up into our tabletop. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round. Again, inhale and exhale. We'll take the left knee in and the left leg goes back, the toes down, the right arm up. Hold here, engage the core. Grip the mat with your left fingers. Then make a fist with the right hand, elbow to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll bend that leg. We'll grab the foot. We'll lift the knee and we'll press the foot into the hand. Feel the quads tone up here. Try to lift the knee. Press your heart forward. Come on back to your center. Bring your right hand down and your left knee down. Okay, we'll go for push-ups. So we're going to walk the knees back. We're going to lift the feet, cross the ankles. We're going to do these a little differently now. We're going to go to center to the right, center to the left. Okay? 10 times. All right. So elbows in. 10. Walk to the right. 9. to the center. 8, keep your elbows in to the left. 7, to the center. 6, to the right. 5, to the center. 4, left. 3, center. 2, we'll do one more in the center to even it out. 1. Good. Let's take a child pose. Sink it back. We're going to do a little child pose swim here. So really connect your breath. We're going to come up into table. We're going to take that right arm back. When you take it back, squeeze the shoulder blade toward your spine, and then take it up and around back to child pose. Inhale, come on up to table. Take that left arm up, squeeze the left shoulder blade toward the spine, and round it back to child pose. We'll do that again. Come on up. Right arm back, up, and around. Child pose. And come back up for the left arm. Squeeze your shoulder blade toward your spine, and come back into child pose. Awesome. Breathing deeply, controlling your breath. Letting your breath connect you to life, to your community, to the people around you. How grateful we are for our breath. Good. Let's come on up into downward facing dog. We'll pedal our feet out here. Just getting into the back of the legs. You could open up your feet a little wider. And then we'll shift forward into a plank where the body's in one line. We'll grip the mat with our fingers to activate the forearms, to keep the wrists safe. We'll go back to downward. Pedal it out. Good. Again, we'll shift forward into plank. So really press the ground away from you. And then downward. Good. So let's come into plank. I'm going to drop the left knee for a modified side plank. Take the left foot behind. Slide that left hand to the middle. Bring the right arm up. Hi. And then we're going to come up into like a gate pose. So we bring the arms up. The right leg, the right foot is parallel to the width of the mat, flat, and it's straight out of the hip. There you go. Good. All right. Let's take a side stretch to the right. Breathe into your left side body. Squeeze that left shoulder blade toward the spine. And then we'll take the left hand down to the block or a mat. Bring the right arm over the ear. Breathe into your right side body. Use your core, lift on up, and take it over to the right. And come on back, left hand down, right arm over. And one more time. Over to the right and down. Good. Bring your right arm over your ear. See if you can shift forward, lift that right leg, pulse it for 5, up and down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's come back into our downward facing. Pedaling out the feet. Moving your body around, feeling the breath. And then come back into our plank. We'll drop the right knee. Take the right foot behind the right knee and slide the right hand in toward the middle. Bring your left arm up and over the ear. Using your core, we'll come up. Left leg is straight. Left foot is parallel to the width of the back of your mat. We'll take a side stretch to the left. And then bring the right hand down or to a block or the ground. Left arm over the ear. Use your core, squeeze your belly in to lift you up. Left arm down, right arm over. And again, flowing to the right. Last one. Come on up. Side stretch to your left. Come back down to your right. Arm over. And then we'll shift, bring that left arm up. We'll shift to the right a little, lift that left leg. Pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's come back into our downward facing. Pedal out your feet. Good. We'll come into the plank. We'll drop the knees, the chest, and the chin. We'll hold the elbows in. The butt stays up to the sky. And we'll slither forward like a snake. Come on up to our cobra. Draw your shoulders back and down and squeeze them toward the spine. And then lower down. And we'll come up into table. Now we're going to try a side forearm plank by dropping the left arm down. We're going to turn. Okay, so it's kind of like a modified plank. We turn to the right, except we're on our elbow. Now you have the option of staying here on your left knee or stacking your feet, up to you. And we're just going to bring the right fingers to the ear. We're going to take that right elbow to the left hand, touch the thumb, come back up. We'll do 5, lower for 4, little obliques here, little core, 3, 2, one more, guys. You feel this, right? Take your right hand to your hip. Good. And then come into Sphinx pose. So we'll just bring our arms parallel to one another and pretend we're tearing our mat in half by pressing the heart forward. Good. Then lowering down, coming back up into our plank, dropping the right knee and the right forearm. Again, you could modify this by keeping that right knee down, or you can stack your feet. Left fingers behind the ear, elbow down to the ground, 5, and open, 4, 3, and 2, and one more. Good. Bring your left hand to your hip and hold, and then come back into your Sphinx pose. Stretch the heart through, and then lower down, press up into plank, and a downward facing. Good. Pedal out your feet. Good. Let's drop the knees. We'll come into a low lunge, right foot to the right thumb. Slide your left knee back. Inhale the arms up. Take a few breaths here. Good. Exhale the fingers down. Send your hips back for half split. Inhale, half lift. Lead with your heart, belly to thigh. Lower down. Bend the knee if you need to. If your back starts rounding, you need to bend the knee. Your hamstrings are tight. Press your right heel into the ground towards you. Activate the glutes and the hamstrings. We'll come on forward to our runner's lunge, lifting the back knee. And then we'll sink back again for a pyramid variation. Back heel is up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Breathe. Good. Come on forward. Drop your knee. Half split again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, lift up. We'll come back into our downward facing. Pedal out our feet. And then drop the knees for a low lunge on the other side. Left foot, left thumb. Slide the right knee back. Inhale, make sure the left knee is over the ankle. Inhale the arms up. Press your hips down and forward. Breathing deeply. 3-part breath. And bring your hands down. We'll shift back into half split. Inhale, half lift. Get those left toes up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, lead with your heart. Keep lifting the heart to get that hinge from the hips when we do forward folds. And then slowly come on forward to your runner's lunge. Lift your back knee. And then send your hips back to a pyramid variation. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And slowly come forward. Drop your back knee. Half split again. Send those toes up. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold over. Press that left heel into the ground towards you. Activate the hamstrings, the glutes. Keep breathing. Nice big breaths. Good. Let's come forward, downward facing. Pedal it out. We'll shift into plank. We'll drop the knees, flatten the feet, chest and chin, elbows in, slither forward to a cobra. Or you can come down on your belly and just lift up for a cobra. Breathe. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up into plank and downward facing. Good. Pedal it out. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Walk your feet up. Top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. So bend your knees here again if you need to straighten your spine a little bit more and get the hinge from the hips. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And we'll step the right foot back. Runner's lunge, looking ahead. And just little pulses with the hips. So I want you to squeeze your feet toward one another. Lift your hips a little bit like you're ready to take off for a run. Get light on your fingertips. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Hold here and breathe. And then exhale, we'll come into plank. We'll do our vinyasa. You can just meet me in downward facing dog if you don't want to keep doing the vinyasa part. Chest and chin, or just come down on your belly. Cobra. Lower down. Press up into plank. Downward facing. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Tiptoe your feet up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down, hinging from your hips. Good. Inhale, half lift again, flat back. Exhale, left foot back, runner's lunge. Look ahead. Back heel is up on your fingertips. Again, we're going to pull the feet toward one another. Lift the hips, get light on the fingers like you're ready to take off for a run. So keep squeezing those feet toward one another. Look ahead. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Good. Vinyasa or downward facing. Knees, chest, chin, elbows in. Cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press up into plank. And downward facing. Good. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Tiptoe your feet up. Inhale with a half lift. Nice flat back, creating space. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, let them rest on the sacrum. Relax your shoulders here. And then I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades toward the spine. Squeeze, lift the arms, and lift them up and over the head. Now you can straighten your legs a little bit if you want, getting a stretch in the pectoral muscles and the front shoulders. Breathe. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades toward the spine. Retraction. Good. And then release the hands. Take your left hand down to the middle of the feet, a little above the feet. Bend your left leg, leave your right leg straight, and take your right arm up to the sky. And come on back to your center, right hand down, right leg bent, left leg straight, and the left arm goes up. And come on back to your center, and then inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, how are we doing? Good? Warmed up? All right, let's try a balance pose. We're going to do tree and half lotus if you want. Okay, so we're going to put the weight onto the right foot, gaze at our spot, take our left foot to the calf or the thigh, either one, squeeze the right glutes, inhale the arms up, maybe cross at the wrists, palms meet, and then stretch the arms almost touching your ears and breathe. And then we'll lower them down. We'll take the knee in. And we're going to take, now if this is too much for your knee, then stick with tree. But I'm going to take my left foot up to my hip crease and drop the left knee. So the sole of my left foot is facing the sky. Inhale the arms up. Put a little bend in that standing leg and take a little forward fold, fingers to the ground. Let that left knee keep falling toward your mat. Lift the heart. And then bring the nose to the knee. Inhale, half lift. And we'll drop that left foot down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's try the other side. So we put weight on the left foot. We take the right foot to the calf or the thigh. Oops. Always one side a little more wobbly than the next. Bring the arms up and bring the palms to meet. Cross the wrists. Squeeze your belly in. Good. Reach up so the ears touch the arms or almost touch the arms. Keep engaging the glutes. And then release. And we're going to take the right foot to the left hip crease with the sole of the foot up and the right knee down. Okay. Inhale the arms up. Bend the standing leg a little. And exhale, take a forward, a forward fold. Breathe. You can take a half lift here. Then exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, half lift. Drop the right foot down, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's come to the top of our mat for this nice flow. Okay. So we're going to bring our hands to our hearts, stand up nice and tall, mountain pose. Draw the tailbone down toward the heels of the feet. And take your shoulders back and down, squeeze the belly in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale with a half lift, flat back, create space. And then exhale, step the right foot back, the left foot back. Modified plank, you know, is dropping the knees. And then everyone drops the knees, the chest, and the chin. Or you just come down on your belly. You take a low cobra or a high cobra here. Press the ground away. Lower down. We'll press up into plank. And then we'll take a downward facing. And pedal it out. Keep breathing. Let's take that right leg back and up. We're going to take it through. We're going to leave the fingers down here now. We're going to drop that back foot so it's parallel to the width of the back of the mat. So we have warrior 2 feet here. Hands are on the ground. And I'm going to walk my hands over to the left. Keep them nice and wide. Okay. And then I'm going to pull my feet toward each other. Lift my heart so my back is flat. So it's like a half forward fold warrior 2, if you want to call it that. Find the back of the quads activate, your hips lift, as you pull your feet towards each other. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Make sure that right knee is staying away from you. And then we'll come back to the front, pivot on the ball of the back foot. Press into the feet, come into a high lunge. Strong legs here. Back heel up, pressing the back thigh up to the sky. And then coming into warrior two. Okay, so stay here, arms in a T. Make sure the front heel's lined up with the back arch. We're going to keep our arms in a T and just straighten the front leg and bend. Straighten and bend. One more time, straighten and bend. And then we'll flip that right palm up, take a reverse warrior, watch your front knee. Make sure it's staying over the ankle and in line with the two middle toes. And then a side angle. So the right arm goes down on the right thigh, and the left arm goes over the ear. So again, we'll pull the feet toward each other, activate those inner thighs, and then turn the chest toward the sky. Let's take that left hand on the hip and retract that left shoulder blade toward the spine. Squeeze it toward the spine. Open up the pectoral muscles here. Breathe. If you want to do an extended side angle, you bring your right hand down. We'll keep that left hand on the hip just to really get that nice opening of the chest. And then we'll turn towards our right leg. We'll drop that back knee and we'll come into lizard. I'm going to walk my right foot over, turn my toes out, hands down, curl your left toes under, and lift and lower that back knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Then you can tip that foot, come down on your forearms, maybe lift the back knee, maybe not. Look ahead. Keep breathing. Good stretch to the hips. And then we'll drop that back knee. We'll come on up. We're going to take that left hand way off the mat to the left. Walk that right foot over a little bit more. So trying to get a really wide stance here so that we can take a right arm up and maybe grab that back foot for a quad stretch. So just hold on to the pinky toe side so that you could open up that right shoulder. Okay. And then press the foot into the hand and really feel those quads activate, the back leg quads. Then press your heart forward and send your head back. And then release. Okay. And then I just added in something fun here. We're going to lean into the left hand, take the right hand to the left shoulder, lift the back knee, and send that left leg through and sit on our butt. Yeah. And then we're going to lean on the left hand and send it back. Back knee down. We'll do that one more time. Lift your back knee, send it through, sit, and lift your hips, send it back. Drop the back knee. Good. Hands down, downward facing. Good job. Pedal it out. We could take a child pose, drop the knees, send it back. If you want to do your little child pose swim, we can lift it up. Take the right arm back, squeeze the shoulder blade toward the spine, up and over, child pose. Up into table, left arm up, squeeze the left shoulder blade toward the spine, and child pose. Good. Let's come back up into our downward facing for the other side. Left leg goes back and up. We send it through. We take the warrior two back foot, hands on the ground, flatten the back foot parallel to the width of the mat. Call this humble warrior two. And then we'll just walk the hands over to the right. So hands are on the ground. The hands are nice and wide here, okay? And we're going to pull the feet toward each other again, make a flat back, so it's like a half forward fold, making sure that left knee is staying over the ankle, away from the body. Hold here, lengthen through the crown of your head. Breathe. Find the back of the quads activate as you pull the feet toward one another. Good. Let's come on to the front foot. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. We'll take a high lunge. Inhale the arms up. Press that back thigh up toward the sky. And then drop that back foot for our warrior two. Okay, bend that left leg, knee over ankle. Make sure if you look down, you can see your big toe, then your knee is good. Straighten your leg and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Reverse. Flip that left palm up, take it up and back. Rest that right hand on your back leg, but press the back leg into the hand. Breathe into your left ribs. Watch that front knee, make sure it's not tracking in. And then take a side angle. Bring the right arm over the ear. Again, pull your feet toward each other, activate your inner thighs. Turn your chest toward the sky. You can take your right hand on the hip. Squeeze the right shoulder blade toward the spine. Really get a good stretch in the pectoral muscles. Hold and breathe. And you can bring your left hand down if you want, extended side angle. Keep your right hand on the hip. Keep retracting that right shoulder blade toward your spine. Breathe. Good. And then we'll turn toward the front foot. We'll drop that back knee. Come into lizard by walking the left foot over, turning the toes out. On our hands, we'll lift the back knee and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we'll tip that back foot, come down on the forearms, lift the back knee, look ahead, or leave the back knee down. Breathe. You can rock forward and back or side to side if you want. And then drop your back knee, come on up. We're going to take that right hand way off our mat to the right. Walk the left foot over a little. You can keep it tipped or flat, either one. I'm making a nice wide stance because sometimes it's easier to take a hold of that back foot for a quad stretch. So grab on to the pinky toe side of that foot. And then we're going to kick the foot into the hand to activate the quads. So we're actually stretching and activating, strengthening the quads at the same time. Keep breathing, and then again, drawing that left shoulder blade toward the spine, pressing your heart forward, drop your head back. And then release. Take your left hand forward. Leave your right hand where it is. Press into your left foot in your right hand. Take your left hand to your right shoulder. Lift your back knee and send that right leg through. Sit on your butt. And then press into that right hand. Lift your hips. Send it back. We'll do that one more time. Send it forward. Lift the hips. Send it back. Good. Bring both hands down, downward facing. Pedal it out. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Tiptoe your feet up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take the hands behind us again. Interlace the fingers. Relax the shoulders. Rest the hands on the sacrum. Bend the knees. Then squeeze your shoulder blades toward one another, toward the spine. Lift the arms up and over the head. Maybe straighten your legs. Hinging from the hips. And then release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands to heart. Good, awesome. Let's come into a wide-legged stance. Feet are out, okay? Arms are shoulder level. Draw the shoulders down your back. And we'll squat, bring the palms together. Draw them up to the heart with the palms down. Stretch the wrist. Flip it up. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, squat. Come on up. Flip up. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Come on up. Flip up. One more time. And release. Good. And flip. Open. Stop at shoulder level. Parallel your feet. We'll take a warrior two. This time we'll just hold it, feeling strong. Remember that the breath connects us more deeply to our physical body today. Controlling the breath. Keep breathing. We'll flip the right palm up, take a reverse. Warrior. And then again, our side angle on your thigh or all the way down. Top shoulder draws down, shoulder blade toward the spine. Open up the pectoral muscles, the chest muscles. And let's change this into triangle pose. I'm just going to walk my back foot in a little bit, turn my toes in, straighten my front leg, left arm up. Now lift your kneecaps while you're here to engage your quads. So lift them, feel those quads tone up into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Good, one more breath. And then we'll shift forward. We'll take the right hand all the way over to the right for our half moon. Lift that back leg. And then we'll just bend the standing leg a little bit, activate the quads. Flex that back foot to activate the quads. Breathe. And bring your left hand down, hands by your foot. Take your left knee next to your right knee, curl up. And then extend. Left leg up. Bring your nose to your knee so you can see your left foot for standing split. Maybe holding on to the ankle with one of the hands. Hold and breathe. And then stepping back, parallel your feet, leave your hands on the ground. Inhale, half lift. And we'll just take a wide-legged forward fold. You can bring your hands right under the shoulders or hold on to the big toes. Make sure you keep lifting and lengthening. Exhale, fold over. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend your knees, arch your back, come up nice and safe. And then turn your left foot to the left for warrior two. Okay, so we're doing the other side now. Hold strong legs, looking over your left fingers. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Flip your left palm up, take a reverse warrior. And then a side angle. So again, the side angle can be on the thigh. You can bring your left hand all the way down. Make sure you open your chest. Draw the right shoulder, the top shoulder toward the spine. Breathe. And we'll turn this into triangle. So we're just going to heel toe that back foot in. Turn the toes in a little bit. And then straighten your front leg. Right arm goes up to the sky. You could use a block under the left hand if you try this at home and your hamstrings are really tight. So lift your kneecaps once again to engage the quads. Breathe. Really open up the chest here. And then we'll come forward to our half moon. So take your left hand way over to the left. Lift the right leg. Again, you can use a block. Standing leg is bent to activate the quads. or to keep them firm. Flex your top foot, activate the quads and the back leg, kick through your back heel, right arm up to the sky, and then take your right hand down close to your foot, both hands. Draw the right knee in toward the left knee, curl up, and then extend that right leg. Exhale and bow the chest toward the thigh. Bring your hands a little closer. Maybe hold on to the ankle with one hand. Bring your gaze to that back foot. Keep breathing. Nice big breaths here. Flex that top foot. And then release that right foot next to your left foot. Good. Let's take a rag doll. Bend the knees. Ooh, feel that in your legs, right? Rag doll it out. Bend the knees. Hold on to opposite elbows. Let the head be heavy, loose, and limp. Just rock forward and back. Good job today. All right, let's open up the feet while we're down there. Toes out, heels in. We'll come into a squat. We'll just press those legs open with the elbows, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the crown of the head. Just draw your shoulders down. And we'll come down into sitting. Let's come into a tabletop position. We're going to, let me just check the time. Okay. And take a pigeon pose. Okay. So come in tabletop. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Beginners will bring the right knee to the middle. That's a little safer. Scoot the left leg back. See if you can sit up nice and tall with your fingertips on the ground, your back foot flat. Before we forward fold, we're going to see if we can just bend that back leg again, stretching the quads. So grab onto the foot. Let's take the big toe side of that foot. And again, pressing the foot into the hand to activate and stretch the quads at the same time of that back leg. Press your heart forward. Draw the left shoulder blade toward the spine. And then release. And we'll come into a nice forward fold. So just relax here, cool down, bring the forehead to the hands or stack your hands. Try not to lean to the right. Lift that right hip, both hip points facing the mat. You need to put a block under the right hip, that's fine, or a block under the head. Keep breathing. We'll come back to our mantra, which is breathe in deeply. Sorry, I forgot it. To bring your mind home to your body. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Breathe in and feel your connection to the earth. Feel your connection to life. Feel your connection to the people around you with your breath. Maybe you can curl the left toes under and just lift that back knee and feel that stretch go all the way up into the hip and the back, lower back. And then release. And then we can come on up. Maybe take a log pose, just falling on the right side and taking that left leg around. Excuse me. Shins are parallel. Sit up nice and tall here. Bring your hands. Let's do eagle arms. We'll take the right arm under the left and lift. So this is protraction, where the shoulder blades are away from your spine. So just lift. Take the arms away from your face, but keep them in line with your nose. And see if we can bring those elbows right down to the mat and press the thumb into the third eye, which is between the eyebrows. And then come on up, and we'll take that leg around. We'll come back into our tabletop for the other side. Okay, so we'll take that left knee to the left wrist or in between the hands, if that's better for you. Sit up nice and tall. Try to press your heart forward here. And then left hand can support you in the front. We'll bend the right leg. We'll hold on to the foot, but we'll just press the foot away from us. You could actually bring the heel in, which I should have said on the other side. That's a really nice quad stretch. But I'm pressing the foot into the hand, not only stretching the quad, but strengthening the quad at the same time. So you could do either one. Press your heart forward. And then release, and we'll take a forward fold. Resting on our arms or our fist stacked. Lift that left hip. Make sure both hip points are facing the mat. Rest and relax. Controlling your breath. Feeling the breath flow through your physical body, as well as calming the mind and calming the nervous system. Being grateful for our breath, every breath we take. And then curl your right toes under, lift your back knee. And release. We'll slowly come on up. We'll drop the hip to the left, and we'll take a log pose where the shins are parallel to one another, but you can do cross-legged as well. You do left arm under right. Lift the elbows. Draw the arms away from the face. Bring your elbows down toward the mat. And rest the thumb into the third eye again. Keep breathing. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Breathe in. Feel your connection to the breath. Not letting the breath control you, but you controlling the breath by slowing it down, making it deeper. And maybe saying your mantra as you breathe. Over and over again to yourself. And then slowly come on up. Good. And shake out your legs. Woo! What a beautiful day. Gotta be outside today. Definitely. All right, let's take a nice seated forward fold. Inhale, flex your feet, bend your knees. Your hamstrings are tight. Really bend your knees so your back doesn't round. Lead with your heart. Hinge from your hips. Take it down. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, relax the head. Inhale, come on up. And we'll come back down on our back for a little bit of core. And then we'll take a Shavasana. So lower down. And when you get all the way down, bring the right knee into the chest. Let the left leg hover over the ground. Just hug it in. Bring your arms up to the sky. Lift your head. Draw the elbows down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the arms down by your side. We'll switch the feet for 8, switch, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll raise that right leg up. Take the head toward the knee. Keep the left leg hovering. Bring the right arm shoulder level. Drop the left heel. Bring the left fingers to the ear. Drop the head. Drop the right leg to the ground. And then kick it up, left elbow to right leg for 8 and down for 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Bring the right fingers behind your ear. Switch right elbow, left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the right knee in. Drop the left heel. And we'll twist it to the left. Drop it to the left. Bring the right arm shoulder level. Get a nice spinal twist here. Bring your gaze to the right. And then come back up to your center and bring your left knee in with your right leg hovering. Lift your head, arms up, slide 8 and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms down by your side and switch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your left leg. Pull the head toward the leg. Stretch that hamstring. And drop your left arm to the ground, shoulder level. Okay, drop the right heel. Bring the right fingers, drop the head, right fingers to the ear, drop the left leg, swing it back up. 8, right elbow to left leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, almost done, guys. 1, hold here, left fingers to the ear, switch left elbow, right leg. 8, switch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug them in. Woo! Glad we're having Shavasana after this. And straighten your legs, bring your arms down by your side. Be grateful for your core, right? So today we did a little bit of quads, stretching and strengthening, some retraction of the shoulder blades, squeezing them toward the spine, and a little bit of core. So relax your body, come into a nice deep relaxation. And just observe the sounds around you. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Relaxing your mind, relaxing the physical body, staying connected. Breathe in deeply to bring your mind home to your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Slowly. Breathe in deeply again. Let the breath linger at the top for stillness. And then exhale out of your mouth like you're blowing out a candle, very slowly. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll over on your right side into a fetal position. And then make your way up into your cross-legged seated position. Just observe how you feel. Observe the breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow down towards your fingertips. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Namaste. Good job, guys. That was like hot yoga. Yeah, really. Right? Really nice out today.